Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Taurus. We're taking a look at your energy and this full moon lunar eclipse coming September 7th. It's in Pisces, going to be very emotional, bringing clarity to things. So I'm super excited about that. And embracing the journey. I'm doing an Embracing the Journey series. So welcome, Taurus. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. Taurus, let's get going. I'm a Taurus sun, so I'm curious to see what this energy is bringing to us. First, we're going to start with an Osho Zen-Tarot card for Up in the Ether. Whew. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, for the Osho Zen-Tarot cards for Taurus? Possibilities, I love that. The Two of Wands, going with the flow, easing up on things. Look at all these cards. Four of Wands, participation, conditioning, slowing down, and comparison. Good God. These two are catching my eye. I feel like comparison really is the thief of joy, and we've all been pointing the fingers at each other, comparing ourselves to each other, what our likes are, what our dislikes are, what makes us angry, what makes us sad, what makes us happy. We're just always in finger pointing mode, or yeah, but they feel this way, or I want to feel that way. So we've been comparing ourselves for quite some time. I'm seeing the five here, the Five of Swords. 5 years ago, that was pandemic time. So yeah, we were all comparing ourselves, maybe how sick we were, or how healthy we were, or why we shouldn't worry about this, or why we should worry about this. It's just we came into this real resistance period of time where we were coming up against each other and trying to have the other side see it our way. So there was just this big energy to clarity, to bring us clarity. It really, every argument, every disagreement, every difference of opinion just added to the fog of confusion. It just felt like this fog of confusion over all of us the past 5 years, and now it's really lifting up. It's like the sun is coming out, it's dissipating that fog, burning that fog away. This lunar eclipse, again, I feel like it's just lifting the fog, giving us clarity here. You've been conditioning, in particular, Taurus. You've been in training here. So there has been some souls that have had to step up and really see all sides, see both sides, see no sides, just really stand in their own truth. And authenticity in Taurus is one of those signs. You've had to stand very, very strong, like a pillar among all the others who were seemingly seeing it a certain way, and you were seeing it completely different. So beautiful, beautiful. You've been in training. I wonder what that's all about. The Two of Wands also is a training card, an apprentice card coming in, a new beginning with your fire here, with your passion, with your desires. And then we have the Four of Wands, again, participation. You're jumping back into the game. I feel like you stepped out, or you took a break, or you took a time out. Good for you. Who doesn't need a time out? Maybe you went down the lazy river, but you had to slow it down. Everything had to slow down, go into an extreme slow motion almost in your life. Now things are very much speeding up. It's like now time is catching up with you, or I wanted to say timelines. The timelines feel like they're kind of crashing together with you. You've been working on so many different things. You know, we go through the Fool's Journey with the major arcana, and I feel like you've tackled every single one of those karmic lessons all the way to the end at the world with the number 21. And maybe that's where you're standing right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this because now it's speeding up, but it feels like, okay, now I can handle the time going back into or just snapping it back into reality, snapping it back into one timeline that you can focus on. Okay. Good God. Intensity, of course, right? It's been very intense. It's been intense trying to bring all this together, trying to forge your way forward through that fog. It felt like the light was just bouncing right back at you. You were very much standing in your light, and your light was very strong. But you know, when you're driving in fog and you got your headlights on and that light cannot penetrate that thick, dense fog, so it just bounces right back to you. It's keeping you sustained and calm and clear-headed as you're driving through this muck, but you don't know what's ahead. It's really trust time there, right? You got to have faith. You got to have faith that as you move along, that fog will clear as you go, and that's what you've had to do, I'm thinking, the last 5 years. All right, so let's get you an animal spirit guide for Up in the Ether. Spirit, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Taurus through this lunar eclipse, September 7th? Ooh, the dragonfly spirit. Look at this. Truth transcends illusion. Isn't that what we've been talking about? Number 22, the master builder here. So yeah, you're having to forge through this fog as it's clearing on its own. There's like a sunrise coming, a dawn coming, clearing away the dark night of the soul for all of us. And that fog is clearing away, but everybody's standing there kind of zombie-like, where you've had to really be the machete through the fog. It's like you couldn't sleep. You had to be the one on that ship that stayed awake and kept everything going while everyone else got to go in their sleep pods, got to go in their corners almost. That's what I'm feeling like with you. There's no rest for the weary. At the bottom of the deck, the chameleon spirit. Act as if. Look at this, number 14 again, and number 5. Act as if. Nothing to see here. You're just gliding along your day. Just, yeah, nothing to see here. Move along, people. Move along. Taurus, you've been through something. You've been through something. But the interesting thing is, no one on this earth, I mean, there are people on this earth, but not with your unique perspective on this, has witnessed, has seen, has experienced the things that you have experienced. I cannot get this image out of my mind of like a spaceship. We're going to Mars, right? Or further out in the universe, and it's going to take us years and years to get there. So everybody gets these sleep pods. I feel like that's what maybe the pandemic brought in, or the COVID fog. You know, they say that it brings a fogginess, a brain fog. So that's what I feel like has happened. They all went to their sleep pods, but you had to keep the ship going. You had to keep the world moving and things going. You probably still went to work. You carried on with your day, but you felt very much on your own while the world was quiet, while they all went to their corners to sleep here. It was all to condition you, to train you for these years of light now, these years of clarity now, these years where you don't have to have the headlights on anymore. It's going to be, right, very clearly seen by you, especially because everyone else is rubbing the sleep out of their eyes. But you are ready. You are a warrior, an absolute warrior. Beautiful. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at the mind, the heart, and the soul with our Everyday Witch Tarot cards. First, we're going to take a look at the mind space. We are going to take a look at the fog. What belief or habit has been clouding clarity for you, Taurus? What belief or habit has been clouding clarity? Whew. What belief? That wants to come out, and I swear it looks like the world. It is. There it is. There it is, that cycles can end, that new beginnings can happen, that there is, with every single ending, there is a brand new beginning, that energy can never die. And this is just the next phase now, the next phase, but eyes wide open. Your eyes are wide open, and you can't wait to see what's next. Oh, beautiful. Brilliant. Okay, well, that is what you are letting go of, that ending, that goodbye, that sweet goodbye. Okay, time of my life, I am letting you go. I am bidding you farewell. I give you gratitude. I give you grace. But namaste, got to go here. So that is beautiful. All right, what truth is being reflected back at you? I was getting this image of you driving through the fog with your headlights on and the light bouncing right back to you. There's been a truth bouncing back at you, and I want to see what that is. What's that truth bouncing back at Taurus? The Six of Swords, the getting out of there, the moving on here. You've known it. You've known it for quite some time, that it's time to move on, that this soup has been, a confusing soup has been simmering for far too long. It's time to dump it out, start over, fresh ingredients, fresh spices, fresh unique perspectives here, fresh lenses. and move on and let it die, let it go, let it be here, let the past be here. So there's a real need for you to move on. You've been reflecting that truth back at yourself that it's time to go. It's time to go. And maybe you just didn't know where you were going to. Well, what is the shift here? What is the shift for Taurus here? The moving on, the letting go, the no more comparing yourself to anyone else and their experience, where they're at in life, what they're feeling. It's just done. You're done. You're just walking your true light now. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. What is the shift for Taurus? Show me the shift. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Look at this generosity of spirit coming in now. Very willing to give of these lessons that you have accumulated here. You are the teacher now. You're the giver now. So people really coming to you for information, but they're respecting what you're saying. They're not arguing it back at you or telling you why they can't do that or why they can't just simply walk away, right? There's no more arguing for their limitations, where that used to be very frustrating. It's like you were this beautiful counselor. You had these nuggets, these pearls of wisdom. And what just popped into my head right now is don't give pearls to pigs. You were giving pearls to pigs, Taurus. And you realize this. They will never, ever cherish what I am giving them. They are on a different plane. They can't understand. So you really just came to grips with that. And really, you just weren't their teacher. I'm not their teacher. I can just almost hear this mantra in your head when someone was saying things to you that went against your very grain. I'm not their teacher, but someone else is. Someone else is. Spirit, what's your advice in the mind space for Taurus for this shift into the giver now? The giver of information, no matter who's receiving it, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. You realize how valuable this is. And some people will cherish this information that you have, and some will spit it out. It'll taste like vinegar to them because it's not their timeline. It's not their vibration there. You are not their teacher, and you're just beautifully coming to terms with that. 5 of Cups, this is all about fives, about the shift, about the transition, about the transmutation of everything you've gone through now, of not having the regrets. No regrets. It was all for purpose. It was all to train you for this time. To stand out, to step out, to clear away the fog. Look at that fog. I just realized that all those sheep look like fog around that lioness there. So yeah, clearing the fog. You have been the machete. You have been the clearer of the confusion for quite some time. But you were given pearls to the wrong people there. It just, you had to find your people. You had to find your ears, your listeners, your tribe. And they had to find you. That's what it was. You were busy finding them and they had to find you. So you were just giving it out to all and see who received it well, who understood what you were talking about here. Let's take a look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the heart. What emotion is rising up for you, Taurus? What emotion is rising up in the heart space right now? What emotion is rising up? The Chariot, again, getting out of there. I got to go here. There's just this need to move on from the past, to let it go. The memories are shaded anyway. They're distorted. The memories are distorted with the truth transcends illusion. Even the memories got cloudy and faded. It's just like you were trying to recall an exact moment, an exact feeling, and it just, the more you tried to hold on to it, the more it slipped through your fingers. You couldn't recall. No recall there. That was for purpose. It's time to move on. It's time to gather new experiences, to participate in the now moment, in what's happening right now, to bring your head into the right now. So no more getting triggered out into the weeds during a conversation because your mind is going back to that memory, back to that lesson, back to that feeling there. So it is time to go, time to go. 6, it's all about 5s and 6s. You got the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Wands here. But celebration now. It is really time to celebrate now. It's time to celebrate life and the victory and the win that you have had here. You've had to overcome. You've had to really overcome, and Spirit is cheering you on. It's the finish line. It's time to realize that the war is over. The fog is gone. So you can take your goggles off. You can take those protective, very protective goggles off, because you got to go with the Chariot. It's time to go. Number 7 comes out with the Chariot, the Cancer energy, the urge to go see something new here, to do something different now, to step out of your comfort zone now, because now it feels much more like exhilaration than anxiety. All right, beautiful, beautiful. What is the shift here in the heart space happening for Taurus? What is the shift in the heart space and the emotions? What's the big shift here? Oh, look at this, the 6 of Cups. Oh my God, I love these 6s, these moving on, these receiving now. It's time to receive love. It's time to receive happiness. It's time to receive the awards. Don't put it in someone else's hands. Excuse me. Don't give away your award here because you're embarrassed, or you're so humble. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't like the limelight being on you, or you just don't want to be seen. Look at all these cards. I know it's just kind of humid, so maybe they stuck together, but there's got to be a theme here. The number one theme that I am seeing in your reading here are the 6s, the moving on here. Pages, look at these pages. We've got 2 pages, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. That's an apprentice. Ooh, and the Knight of Pentacles here. So some kind of new beginning in money, a new idea really blooms now or grows now. You were at a little bit of a crossroads with your job or your money or your career here, but something seems very clear now. You've been working on something in the background, behind closed doors in the dark here. Just felt really, really fun to you, or it was your escape. While everybody was sleeping, you kind of got bored, and so you were looking for mind games or things to keep yourself active. Why am I seeing that? I have no idea. But yeah, and you got really, really good at it. It's like in the middle of the night when everyone is sleeping and it's very quiet and you're in the bathroom drawing, right? Or doing something very creative that maybe a whole lot of people don't know about, but that whole time you were training, you were perfecting that. It requires you to express that now. You're going to have to really show that now, because it's nuggets. You're giving away this information now, or this creativity now. It's like you're showing your paintings, you're showing your work, you're submitting that book to the publishers, because why not? Why not? What's another rejection letter, another way to know how to not do something, or how to do something here? It's just perfecting it, it's refining it. Take those words of wisdom from them, from every single rejection, and incorporate that, follow their submission rules, right? You can't be that anomaly that's going to be picked up when you're not following the rules here. So do the submissions, put in the submissions here. And yeah, your art gallery, your book, your memoir, whatever it is, needs to be, have to be expressed now. It has to be shared with the world now. The world is awake now. The world is awake now. This is the message coming through now, is the sheep are awake now. And so now they're looking at you. You have been there all along. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, you're giving of yourself. Another Page of Swords. Look at these pages in the heart space here, these new beginnings, the apprentice stepping up, the new love, the puppy love, the innocence, the return of innocence. That's exactly right. The return of innocence. You're submitting something without ever having received the rejection. You're telling someone how you feel without ever receiving those painful words in return, that they don't care, or they don't love you, or they don't, right? You're got this innocence about you now. It's just a whole new way of looking at things now. It's beautiful, Taurus. Taurus, you have overcome huge obstacles now. Your innocence has returned to you. The time before, remember the time before when everything went right and everything worked out and everything was always okay, even in the darkest times. You got through those scary storms. And remember when, those are the memories that are popping up now, when things just automatically worked out. And that is exactly where you're going again, to the time before, the return of innocence for you, the return of that first love, that first kiss. It's like, this is your chance to make a first impression again, because nobody remembers. They've all been in this slumber or this fog. They've all been in this fog. They don't remember who you used to be, because they've changed so much as well. So yeah, this is absolutely a return to you. Everything you have lost is being returned to you at this time, Taurus. Everything, including your innocence. It's like getting your virginity back. That's beautiful. All right, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, lots of fives, and Seven of Wands, the defending yourself here. But back to the drawing board, back to the drawing board. Five of Swords here, competition, feeling like you're in competition, feeling like you don't compare to others, or maybe there's a sense of unworthiness that you've got to let dissolve within you. You have to let that dissolve. You have to let it go. You have to believe in yourself 100%. 100% believe in yourself, that you are the one making the rules here, that you've been the one doing all the planning while everyone else was sleeping, that you were the one up at 5 in the morning making the donuts, right? You were the one burning the midnight oil to make sure everybody was safe and happy and healthy. You've been taking care of everybody. But now, Taurus, now you're really learning how to take care of yourself, how to do this on your own, how to get the whole thing accomplished on your own here. So the others are just a bonus. It's just a plus. These groups coming in, these friendships coming in, these connections coming in, they're just a bonus. They're a side effect of your happiness first, your health first, you first. It's always been this way. This is beautiful, beautiful time of taking care of yourself. All right, back to the drawing board. Let's see what the soul space is. We're going to take a quick look at the soul space. The heart took up all our room here. Your heart's been going through a lot of transformations, a lot of emotions, a lot of recollections of what went on in the past, a lot of first times. Like, I can feel like you have put yourself physically there, mentally, but physically there, like that first day of school, or that first date, or that first move, or that first awareness that something was going wrong or something was going right here, that first kick to the gut maybe here. So there's this putting yourself there again. It's like, why do I keep thinking about myself in 3rd grade when I had to walk through the door and the teacher was there, and you're recalling every single second of this. That's the conditioning, that's the training. That's to put you in the time before so you can remember what it feels like to stand in your own shoes, to stand in your own light, your own truth here. So you've been in school, you've been in training. I'm thinking of Ender's Game, where you thought it was all a game. You thought you were just playing a game, and it was real life. You were manning the ship. You were handling everything. And Spirit is acknowledging that. They are thanking you for that, for keeping their loved ones safe. All of the guardian angels are here to say thank you, Taurus, for keeping everyone safe while the world was transitioning and shifting and changing and purging and expanding here. So absolutely beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the soul. What is unforeseen by Taurus right now? What's ahead for Taurus that they can't see? What's ahead? What's ahead for Taurus? Yes. Oh my God, look at this, the sanctuary. It's like, if you build it, they will come. If you do this, it will happen, Taurus. Look at the Hierophant. You're showing up at the very end here to say that you are the creator here. You are the master. The ascension has happened. You have risen up here from a time of waiting, wishing everyone would wake up, wondering why they can't see, why they can't just move on, why they can't let it go. Oh my God. To, wow, everyone's awake, everyone sees, the shift is here, it's happening, and you've been the one awake the entire time. So it's time to replenish. It's time to renew and refresh here, and go to that monastery, go to that church, go to that sanctuary where you can really, really process these last 5 years. Because I don't think you even have allowed yourself to process it yet, have allowed yourself to realize everything you've gone through. It's like Lord of the Rings now, you're in the Shire at the end now, and it's just like, wow, did that just happen? Did that just happen? It hasn't even hit you yet. It hasn't even processed yet how strong you've had to be. It's because you've been so used to being so strong. You can't allow yourself to break down. You can't allow yourself to have the luxury of breaking down, of giving up. That's a luxury that you have not had. Beautiful, beautiful Taurus. I'm getting very emotional. I mean, you are going to have the breakdown of your life, and it's just simply a release of what you've held on to on your own, by yourself, through some very, very, very thick fog. But yeah, the ascension is here. You have risen, Taurus, you have risen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Process this before you jump into that very next phase. There's a very next phase here for you, but process this before you go. Savor this. Savor the moments where you were the hero in your own life over and over and over again. Conquering every lesson of the major arcana in the last 5 years, condensing it all together so that you can have that full energy without the guilt, without the baggage, without the things that hold us back, the chains, the ball and chain. God, you're free now. Now you are free, Taurus. Now you are free. Whew. All right, I got to leave it here. I loved this reading, Taurus. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you like this reading or if it resonated with you. I am sending you all my love and light, Taurus, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.